On game, let me join him now. Well, he must have left. Join game. Can you hear me, Dave?
There you go. I can now, yeah.
Cool, happy days.
I can hear you now.
We've got comms. So that's us live for tonight, the second night of our Armed Forces night. Thank you again for people who's tuned in. This is live, but also it saves on my video so everybody can see it once we've finished. It won't just be tonight, you'll be able to pass it on as well. And if I believe, I'm just going to check Soul's Facebook, I believe he has also got it live on his too. I'm just going to double check to see if it's up and running alright.
Yep.
So,
go right back to the start.
I don't know if he's live or not. I think he is.
Literally.
Turn the volume down now. Volume mute. Hashtag lurk. And right, let's go for it. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. So, everybody give Dave a nice warm welcome. Thanks, Dave, for volunteering to come and chat to us. Obviously, the Armed Forces Day is a big deal for all of us because we've served. Help Heroes is a big deal to us all because they've been there and that's our bond and that's how we all know each other because we're beneficiaries of Help for Heroes. Thank you very much for getting your AGCE team involved with what we are trying to do. Their support is obviously benefiting people, it's benefiting us, and hopefully we'll be able to give them some benefit back on the same pathway as well. But yeah, Dave, so obviously gaming, you game, you stream, you do what you do. Do you just feel free to let us know or share what you want to share. You don't need to share anything you don't want to share, mate. The floor is yours for whatever you want to show.
No, I'd say I've been gaming a long time, but I sort of over the last year or so got massively into it, and I found it was something that helped me with my recovery to PTSD. I've sort of neglected that I had PTSD for about 17, 18 years, and it wasn't until my wife said, look, stuff that you're reacting to and the way you are is not normal, so she sort of pushed me in the right direction. I think what made it worse as well was I've got a grade 2 bilateral MTSS, so both my lower legs are tabbing, running's gone, and I was a very active person, so to switch over to gaming is giving me that sort of break, that mental break that I need, because without this I think I'd end up in a dark place because I was going that way, and that sort of brought me on to finding you guys and the band of brothers as well, which are helping out with the COVID-19 situation as well. It's not as easy, but once things start clearing I can utilise the band of brothers a lot more.
Yeah, the band of brothers is a very good tool. It's a very good asset, and the good thing about it is there's the closed network on Facebook, which is nice because then you can just ask anybody and questions what you're about to go through, people who's already been there, to try and get maybe even just a bit of guidance, so you know you're not alone, sort of thing. What I've done, just so you know, Dave, I put my my stream is now watching you on your stream, so you're on my stream too, just as we're talking.
Tried doing that with your one and it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it's I've built basically what I've done. I've put in a PC screen, so basically all I do is they see my desktop, so they'll see my start bar and everything else and all the other bits and bobs, but they get to see you too as we're talking. So what's the esports? How long have you been? Because what do you do with the esports team? Because you're quite involved in it, aren't you?
So it was sort of I'd seen the RAF had an esports team, and then found out there was a British Army esports group. So from there was only really it was the Royal Engineers. So I basically said to them, I'm looking at starting up a esports club within the AGC. So I approached regimental headquarters, wrote a one-page business case and said, look, I want to run an AGC esports team because it's a multi-billion-pound industry, but also it can do lots for recruitment and retention as well, because you've got guys that can then join into a sport that they couldn't before. We're like with gaming, you can cater for anyone.
Yeah, 100%.
So it started off as something that I wanted to do, but I just went ahead, went through the right chain of command at RHQ, and literally it lifted off from there. It got confirmed that it can be set up as a core sort of sport. So now we're trying to get the Army recognised by the Army Sports Control Board.
Oh wow, that's pretty
So
impressive.
yeah, it's getting there. I mean, we started off, I had about 5 or 6 people that were interested when I first started setting it up. Now we're over 100 strong within our core, and it's growing week by week.
That's incredible, isn't it? That really is incredible.
Yeah.
Fair play to you, and thank you for bringing the team on board as well. I know we got Craig, who's getting heavily involved with Ghosties as well. The lads are, and it really is making a difference. You can see it anyway because you're part of the community and you're in our closed Discord, and you're getting to see that. But generally, on everyone's behalf, you've set up something quite special there. But not only have you set it special for your regiment, it's obviously we've all got a bit of regimental pride. And you've thought outside the box and you set it up for the military and everybody who come in, because you're right, gaming is something quite new. It's not new, it's been around for a long time, but the way it's been used now and developed, and the way, like you said, esports and getting registered as a sport, that's all quite new. So you're taking gaming to the next level. But not only that, you've helped link our network, mine, yours, our families, our band of brothers, the brotherhood, again, to people who have been doing this a longer time, who have got an understanding on it, they've already played in competitions, and just giving other people to play with as well. So hats off to you, mate, for doing that. Genuinely hats off.
Hats off to you as well for doing it for Help for Heroes. I mean, like you said before, it's you want to give something back because they've helped you out, and it's the same for myself. That's why I'd like the AGC team to help and assist you as much as they can, because I want to give back as well. I mean, I've only got 4 odd years left in the military, and that's my full career done.
Wow. Is that 22? Will that be 22, or have you gone for longer?
Yeah. No, it'd be 22. But obviously, because of my current injuries and that, I'm on permanently downgraded now. So whether I can continue my career, I don't know. But if I can, I'll give it a go.
And in the good thing about now is obviously because you are in that Band of Brothers network. I know you said you're quite new to it, but just from what I've experienced, there's so much to do. So, for instance, when in the military, like you'll be used to now, you got the med centre, and it all gets done for you. You've got all the care there. You don't need to worry about anything. You've got all the specialists. It's not Headley Court anymore. It's Stamford Hall, isn't it? But they've got all that available to you. Yeah. When you leave,
I was
come.
Go on.
No, go on, please.
I was down there Christmas for 3 weeks, and I was meant to go back again in April, but obviously because of the COVID thing, it's sort of been pushed quite far to the right at the moment. But it's a good place, Stamford Hall.
Is it? Because I've never been there.
Yeah, it's really good.
Ah. And is it was it busy? Is it busy, or is it alright? Is it quite?
It's, I'd say, yeah, it is busy, but the attention to detail and the sort of recovery path and the instructor to student ratio is spot on.
That's good.
They've spent a lot of money there on the equipment, and it's cutting edge equipment, because I had a proper gait analysis done to see how much pressure I put in my legs, and this is using all the stuff that they use in movies, like the VR.
Yeah, that's cool. And I remember when I was at Headley Court, and obviously because I couldn't run either, and I propped up, my legs are knackered pretty much. They had this running machine where it was like an anti-gravity run machine, so like you had no body weight on you. It's almost like you're running on the moon. It was nuts.
You put lycra shorts on, and it's in a bubble, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still use them now.
That's crazy. That is crazy. But it's good. But when you do leave, obviously you've got the Band of Brothers available there. Some of the things they offer, you might already know, you might not know, but they've got a clinical facilitators team, which I'm part of. So when you get when you leave, you go onto the NHS and you see your normal doctor, which is good, but not always. I've switched up surgery, not practices twice now, and I don't even see my doctor now. I just do it over the phone because we're just on a different level. I don't like, as a soldier, you got quite a lot of pride. You don't really want to sit there and babble it all out all the time. But the problem is, it's not their fault. It's just how busy they are. Obviously, they get told they've got 10, 15 minutes, and then on the next patient, their diary gets booked for them, and they've got to deal with it. So obviously, they're absolutely manic, and hats off to them what to do.
Yeah.
But through Health for Heroes, they've got a team which is a clinical facilitators team. And when I was struggling with the NHS, I spoke to Health for Heroes. I said, "Look, I'm struggling here. I'm struggling to get on with them. And I'll just at the end of the day, that's where a lot of my problems are coming from. Is because I couldn't be bothered to speak to the doctors anymore, and it was really winding me up. And I was sick of telling people, like, going over it again and again and again. So then the Health for Heroes put me in touch with their clinical facilitators team, and then what they do now that they know your story. Once you told it once, you don't need to tell it again because you've got the same person there again and again and again. They go to the NHS, they talk to the NHS for you. They've got specialists they can go to. So there's private pain clinics in London. They've got a war clinic in Salisbury. So everything what suddenly becomes a problem, not to everyone. Some people get on with it all right. I'm not saying it's everybody. Hello, Barnabergen. But for the people where it is a struggle and they don't like repeating it, Health Heroes have got that clinical facilitators team where they can aid and help help manage to get the treatment you need. And for instance, you've got one of the guys who'll be sharing his story throughout the week. He was told by the NHS he was too overweight to have his surgery. So we put him in touch with the Health Heroes clinical team. Within 2 days, he was then on the list to get his operation. And that's how good Health Heroes are at getting it done. So when you leave, you've got all that open to you now as well, but they've got such a... And I'm not just saying it because we're on camera. They've got such a good support network. They've got hidden wounds, so they've got a bit like I forgot what it's DCMRH or whatever DCM. I can't remember what it's called now in the military.
DCMH.
Yeah, they've got the hidden wounds where they've got the right specialists, the right people to help you deal with all that. They've got all the sport in, like obviously in the military we love sports, we love being together. Well, they've got all the adapted sports, so you can carry on doing all sports, whether it's wheelchair basketball, whether it's archery, whether it's whatever. Then they run all sorts of I did a life coach and workplace coaching course, which really helped me out. So you'll get the offer out, and you know that you're seeing all these emails fire through now anyway. But where the reality is with Health for Heroes, you'll get all the emails that you're getting now anyway with the Band of Brothers. But also, we're there as well. But you can just reach out to them and just send even just the Band of Brothers here an email saying I'm struggling with this or this is doing my head in. What is there anything you can do with me? And then they'll do all that. They're there and they'll better help you there as well.
I think with me serving at the moment, the only thing they can't deal with is any medical or recovery stuff. But I can utilise the sports, which is good because my sports before was triathlons and Ironmans.
Yeah.
So I've had to give that up because of my legs. So now I wouldn't mind pursuing something like archery or something, cycling, and competing like at the Invictus Games or something like that because I can utilise that now. Exactly.
And then as soon as you transition, or before you transition, you want to... So the best thing really is getting in touch with them before... Like when you've got your last out date, get in touch with them and say, look, this is my out date now.
Yeah.
Because then they can get everybody in place, so you just go from the military then to being helped by health. Being, like you said, they can't do it right now, but as you've got your date and you're ready to leave, then they can get you on the books and get people talking to you. So you almost go without having that gap of knowing where to go to, which is quite nice. But yeah, thanks for coming on board and thanks for being part of it. It wouldn't be done without you. Dave's obviously got his Twitch account and he's streaming. He's helping us. He's part of this fundraiser we're doing. The people sharing their stories, they're all part of it, which is pretty cool. I've put his link in there. Hopefully you can all go and give him a follow, give him a like when you see him online, support him. He managed how quick did you get to affiliate?
8 days.
He did affiliate in 8 days, which is pretty sensational. So he's worked hard at that. He's made his own backdrops and everything. I've cheated on my backdrops. I borrowed them, where he's made all his own. He's got some real cool emojis and stuff going on. So yeah, please show some love and support as we come together. Hello, Adam. Oh yeah, Adam's already thrown you a follow. Adam, so Adam and Dave, obviously, you probably have a little link in a way, because obviously, Adam, you went from the infantry to the AGC. Dave's running the AGC team, or he set it up. Hey up, Ghost, mate. So just there's a link already, and it's bringing people together.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, Dave, or is there anything you want to?
I'm still transitioning through that initial phase of my treatment for combat PTSD. So I'm on the road to recovery with that. Spent the last 6-7 years self to myself, not talking to with PTSD. You need.
I think it's great.
I'm sort of. Yeah.
Are you on PlayStation, Dave?
This is helping. Yes, I am.
I'm going to send you a quick PlayStation invite, because the party, the game chat's break. You know, it's like it's shit. I'm going to send you a party invite, just so it's clearer. Sorry about that, guys. The game server on Call of Duty is pretty shit. Just so you get the quality and Dave's words aren't getting missed, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send him a party invite so you can hear him crystal clear, because it's important what he's saying. So I'm just going to find him now and get him in a party chat. I don't think about getting him in a party chat, and then we'll leave the party chat when we bring his team in. Unless they play on PlayStation, I don't know what they play on. Where Sergeant is it? I can't remember what your PlayStation name is. Have I got you on PlayStation? I don't think I got him on PlayStation. I think I just got him on Call of Duty. We've got John Ruddy. No, I haven't. I haven't got him on PlayStation, unfortunately. Alright, skip that idea. Hopefully we'll get back to it and it's alright. Because it's important. I don't think I've got you in I don't think I've got you actually on the PlayStation. It's just on the game. Can you still hear us, Dave? I think we might have lost comms. Oh, there we go. He has got one. He sent me one there. I'm just useless at looking. There we go. Can you hear us, Dave?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's miles better. You're clear again. So sorry, yeah, what you were saying there about obviously quite new to your transition and everything, and a bit about struggling and not talking.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm going through EMDR, so that's the processing of the information. So it's bad in a way because it takes you back through all the events like during tours and makes you remember things. So you could be like quite grouchy that day, gives you like bad nights, but in the long run it should enable me to be better again, because I still react now to loud noises. I hate them. But like I said, I'm in the initial phase of it at the moment, so hopefully this will help me to be able to speak a lot more to people face to face, because I'm one of those people that my persona is like a sergeant major. It's literally I'm always grumpy, right? Shout. So yeah, it's trying to work with that.
Yeah, I get you. I'm getting better at it. Because when I got out, I can relate literally what you're saying, mate. And my phone is always on because I can what you just said there, mate. I can literally relate to 100%. Because when I was going out through my phase, I was in denial, and I was like the rigid. You know what PTI is like? They're almost like the rigid. They like to be there. They like to be at the top. They like to be on the front. You like to be like as a sergeant major type style. As that body like the sergeant major, you're on the stage really, and people look up to you, and you're seen as rigid. You're seen to be the one that everyone turns to. And when you go back to civilian street, it's hard to shake that, because that's who you are as a person now. That's you, and it's hard to shake it off. Yeah, it's but it is hard, and that's one of the things I found so hard, mate. But mate, I'm there every step of the way with you, mate. And if I can help, I can. It doesn't matter if it's 12 o'clock in the morning, Doesn't matter what. Mate.
Yeah.
My door's always open, mate. There's always a bed here for you. But I keep
Brilliant.
interrupting, mate.
Cheers.
Carry on. Sorry, I just resonate.
But no, that's pretty much me. I'm obviously dealing with stuff like that and an injury, so which Fizz was a massive thing for me. It was a way out as such. So when I'm in a world of hurt, I'd go out and do Fizz to forget. But now that's gone, so it's like a double-edged sword. So I've found, like now, the gaming is filling that void.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it now. We've obviously, as a club, we've got a lot bigger. We've now tied in with yourselves and helping you lot out. So good things will come of this, I think.
And that's amazing that you've done that. Health Heroes have recognised as well that you as a band of brother, and that you've brought the team on board as well. So hopefully you've done a bit of retweeting as a team and following our tweets that I'm putting out, and
yeah,
obviously Health Heroes hopefully will repay the favour and start sharing your tweets, and we'll just work really close together because the Health Heroes community, that's your family as well, isn't it? So it is.
Yes, it is.
How do we invite? So what do your boys play on? Is it PC or PlayStation or what?
So they're cross-platform, so they're PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So it'd probably be more. Go on.
Craig, can you drop the fundraising link in the chat, mate? I know Craig's been very kind and he's sharing your link and a bit about you on that chat. Can you also drop the fundraising page, Craig? So if anyone is listening and fancy putting a donation, it's not about the money. It is about the money because it helps Help for Heroes and we're doing fundraising. But it doesn't matter how large your donation is. But if you feel like you want to donate, as we're sharing stories and letting you know what Help for Heroes does and where the money's going and how it's helping, please. So it's just thingy donate, Craig. So I'll do it. I can do it. I think. Please just go along with it. We've just made the 2,000 mark, which is brilliant. We're third on the leaderboard, and we just started the week. We had Carl did a massive donation. What we're going to do now is we'll leave. If it's all right with you, Dave, I'll go back to. We'll leave the party. I'll jump on you, and if you want to invite the guys, the guys who are going to come and talk to the guys about how they feel about and what Help Heroes and what we're doing means to them, if that's all right.
Yep. Well, Sheila's now, or Shiloh is now in the group chat. So if I leave the private group, you'll be able to talk to them.
Cool. Let's do that then. Let's do that.
Yeah, he is the COD, so the Call of Duty captain.
He's a bit of a ninja as well.
He is good.
I've been watching. I can't keep up, but it's good fun doing it. And I believe he's got like 7 or 8 people lined up already, ready to play with us in a little bit, which is going to be epic. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave this, and let's leave this, Dave, and let's catch up with Shiloh. He's ninja-ly good. I've watched him. He's a fucking ninja. A proper ninja.
There he is. Shiloh, if you want to introduce yourself, mate, if you can hear me.
Shiloh, can you hear us, buddy? I know you're in my chat, so hopefully you'll be able to... Wait, you don't want to be seeing my bloody crotch. Let me put the camera up a little bit. That's better. I don't know if it works there, actually. I don't know. Let me put it back up there. I'm fucking around my camera, sorry guys. I'll leave it there for now. Let me... I've left that, hopefully, now. If I go back to the game. Can you hear me in the game, Dave? Dave?
Hello.
Oh, there, it went there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool, that's working. I can't hear Shiloh. Is he talking? Shiloh, you there?
Yeah, he's talking.
He was talking, yeah.
So I can't hear Shiloh. Let me... I'm going to... Wait, let me make sure I've sent him a friend request. Oh, I've got him, yeah. So I'm going to leave and I'm going to send you an invite again because I think the... Shiloh... Yeah.
Hi, Jake. Can you hear me?
I can hear... Who's that there? I heard someone. I've never... It's the first time we've talked.
Bodybag.
Yeah, so I can hear you, Bodybag, mate. I just can't hear Shiloh.
Yeah, I can hear both of you two.
It's nuts,
Yeah, I
isn't it?
can hear you both.
You have to put both ears on.
Let me leave and come back in, see if it works. I'll leave the game and come back in. Just bear with me, guys. We're just gonna get. It's important that we get Shiloh's comms on, so it's brilliant what their E team are doing, the AGC E team are doing for us, and how they've come on board. So I just really want to capture. Shiloh's been putting a lot of work in, along with Dave and his team, and they've got Moxie got in there as well. They've been really working hard with Craig and Ghost. To bring another aspect to what we're trying to achieve. So let's try and really link it up. No bluff too tough, right? I'm just winging a lot of it, so it's not too bad for a wing and a prayer, is it? It's not too bad for a wing and a prayer. Let's see what we can do. We'll have a quick chat with these and then we'll get gaming. And I'll feel sorry for whoever's going to be in my team because I'm absolutely pants. I'm glad, Adam, you've come back to... we've got you back into Clash of Clans, mate. I'm glad you come on tonight. You're playing tonight, aren't you, Adam? Let me find him. The problem I've got is... I'm not very good at fucking reading, so I'll go past names. But I'll slow down, maybe that might help. Yeah, there he is. Let's see. Hopefully we'll have comms this time. Right there, I'm back in.
There you go.
Shiloh? Why can't I hear you, Shiloh?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Shiloh. Try clicking starting off a game, and then let me see in the menu, see if starting off a game, even if we're not playing, just do a quick. Oh, has Shiloh got cross? Wait, make sure I've got cross-platform.
Yeah, that might be one.
Cross-platform's enabled. I can't hear. That's a bit crap, isn't it? I can't hear Shiloh. What does Shiloh play on PC?
The Xbox, doesn't it?
I don't think I've got him muted because I've never played with him.
He's gonna invite you to his party. Let me change.
Oh, I might need to add him into his friend. I think he is a friend on COD. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're winging it. No plan survives first contact with the enemy. We all know that. And I'm on about the fucking... I'm on about the 28th plan. And it's still not fucking working. Alright, what do I do now? Is he left or has he come back in? What I think we might need to do is get him back in. And then start off a game and then I can check the settings. Because you can't play with the settings. There we go. Join channel. Hello, mate. Hello? Oh, that's why. We're there. Hello? Yeah! I had you muted for some reason.
Yeah.
I've never even played with you before. I don't know what was going on there. It does it all the time.
Yeah, so you don't have to start a game. You can go in private lobby, mate, and you can do it that way.
Ah. Why does it do that, though?
It's weird. I don't know why. It just does. I had to unmute you before when you came into the last lobby.
Yeah, it's nuts, innit? So how do we get everybody... Can you invite the other lads in? Nice
Yeah,
to talk to
do you want all the
Shiloh.
guys in now, do you?
But yeah, we'll just have a quick chat. Just to people who obviously are involved with your team and bring anyone who's involved in your team in there, bring them all in. Anyone who's online who you want to bring in. We'll just have a quick chat really to our community about, and really just thank you really as well, and just find out what's made it so passionate for you to help us.
So for me, it's more of a lot of my family are ex-military as well, and like for instance, so my dad's part of your community now and stuff, and it's just, it's something to help people, and so I love gaming more than the next person, to be fair, and it's just a good thing to blow off steam, in my opinion.
I fully agree with that. Like it is the amount of steam you can blow off when. Well, it depends. It depends how your game goes because. When your games go like mine, I'm going to invite Noah's Ark in here as well, because my friend Adam, he's AGC now as well. So I'm going to join him into the party. Adam, I've invited you, mate, because you're the same cat badge. I don't know if there's anyone else, Dave, you want to invite in who's part... Oh, God, I think I've left. No, I haven't. Everyone's in, that's it. So, Shiloh, I'm useless. Now you can see how useless I am, and I'm not lying. when I say I'm winging it. At least you can tell that. So it's quite good that your dad's joined us, Silo. And your brother-in-law has also joined too?
Yes, my brother-in-law's joined as well. But yeah, as I was saying about the team and everything like that, the guys are more than happy to help on evenings, to obviously help your guys progress and get them together and to play together as a team.
Yeah, and we've been watching you play, man. It's ridiculous.
We've
not
got
that
a lot of
good.
improvements to go, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It's
But
not that good.
it's just one of them.
It's impressive. It is impressive. And just for all of us, really, who we've got in. I don't know if everyone who's in. Are you all serving then?
Say again, sorry.
Is everyone in the team serving still?
Yeah.
Is this,
Yeah, all of us are current serving
Yeah.
members.
And are you the ones who are doing? Are you all part of the AGC team then? I guess this is all new to me.
So these are so we've got a mix here tonight. Team. You got Damon, who's like our caster, so he sorts out all our streams. He's literally like go-to guy for that. Yeah, he's like God for that basically. But you got myself, Baz, and so myself and Baz and Lecky should be joining the short. He's 18, and then you got Self, he's B, and Smudge and Cole. Smudge is 2IC of the A team, B team, sorry. So yeah, you've got a mix of us tonight. To guys play.
So we're gonna get proper battered then, I guess.
Just keep it signed and it'll.
That's cool. Well, I just want to thank you personally on behalf of the whole community as part of the. I know Dave probably echoed this because he's part of our community and he's a band of brother too. But obviously, Help for Heroes support what they've got under them is a group of people called the Band of Brothers and the Band of Sisters. So the Band of Brothers is anyone who's been injured, wounded, or sick in service. Then you then become eligible to become a Band of Brother. And being a Band of Brother means Help for Heroes support you for the rest of your life. And then a Band of Sister is your loved ones, so Dave's family, his kids, his wife, his mum, his dad, everybody, all his family then are welcome to join the Band of Sisters, because we all know, yeah, we take a brunt of we're there part of it, but not only that, when we're feeling bad and pissed off and annoyed and frustrated, it affects our family too. So Help for Heroes recognise that, and they've got, I don't even know if you knew about it, Dave, but they've got the Band of Sisters available for your family members to be part of too. And just having you as a military team, military people, giving our guys that friendship still, so they don't feel like they've lost, and like bringing the still serving to be involved with the veterans and the community and bringing everyone together. It's quite nice that everyone's coming together. So thank you very much for welcoming him with us all in that open arms, really, and joining us in such a positive manner. So thank you on behalf of Help for Heroes, but not only Help for Heroes, all the band of brothers and sisters in our gaming community too. So thank you very much.